We are the Guinea Pig Collective. All will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
I'm ready to disappoint you. Again,
Cocaine's a hell of a drug. Gosh, that's terrible.
bunch of slap-jawed faggots around here.
Hey everybody, what's going on? And welcome back to another Nibbling Live. As we are getting our week kicked off, we had a lot of fun on ETEPs yesterday talking about some old school Joe, some new school Joe, and everything in between, and we had a blast doing it. The last stream that I ran, we were talking about old school Star Wars and had a lot of fun with that as well. And we're going to introduce our lovely panel. Of course, we've got the always present queen of real horror. We got Trina. What's going on, Trina?
Hey, how's it going tonight? I love the intro. Thank you. And yeah, hope everybody's having a good night.
Awesome. Always having a good time here at the collective, even when we're a little bit down in the dumps, when we're all beat up. It is what it is, and we will continue on. Nibble on, my friends. Of course, we are joined by Slasher McSplitter. What's going on, Slasher?
Hey, man. How's it going?
It's going. I just don't know where.
Yeah. Same.
And we are joined by the super fan himself, Mr. Adam Shawham. What's going on, Adam?
Adam?
Release the pig. Nibble, nibble, my nibbler. How's it going?
It's going, buddy. How you doing today?
Not too bad. Dogs are going nuts, but what else is new, eh?
Yeah, I hear you, man. If it isn't dogs, it's pigs. If it isn't pigs, it's some other type of animal that's driving us nuts. But that is the joy of life. Let's say hi to the chat real quick. I see Toy Mafia had stopped in first. What's going on, Toy Mafia? Chaos. Oi, awesome in the house. What's going on, buddy? I hope that you were doing well. Keely Chow in the house. What's up, Keely? CJH Entertainment in the house as well. What's up, CJ? Hope you're doing well. Adam, of course, in the chat and on the panel as well. Kathy. And the guy, it's my birthday. Well, happy birthday to you, and thank you for stopping in. I hope that you are having an awesome day. We do have some more BattleBot stuff that will be coming up soon. There was a bit of a mishap with the fight that you requested, and I am putting it together, and I should have it up on the channel tomorrow. It will be a full-length video, and I'll explain what happened with the requested fight. But it wasn't what I expected, but unfortunately, shit does happen. Not much timing. What's up? The sky is up right now. My tension and my aggravation levels are they're normal. They ain't even higher than normal. Time Prophet in the house. What's going on, Time Prophet? Man, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Decepticons, Keep the comments and toys. What's up, man? Holy balls! I got a black and white TMNT The Last Ronin. Awesome. Very nice. Yeah, I see they're putting a lot of good stuff out there, man. They got the Raphael one coming up. They got how's her name pronounced? Kira, Shredder's daughter. They got her figures it's dropping. They also got a new robotic Foot Clan soldier from The Last Ronin dropping as well. They got a really lot of cool things that are coming out soon. The BattleBots need more fire, right? And I'm actually working on a bunch of new BattleBots right now in between everything else that I'm doing because I am always so busy with all this shit. And I do it to myself because I don't take enough time to stop to smell the flowers. But when you do that, somebody caps you from behind. So you always got to be careful.
Right?
So yeah, let's talk about something fun. Okay, it's not so much fun for me. So let's talk just ever so slightly. I want to touch on this GTA 6 shit that we see going on. And this game is not supposed to be released until 2025, but it's already making the rounds again, trying to stir up a little bit of tension. Why is it trying to stir up attention? That is to be debated. And I know some people came out and they talked about how it's going to be woke. They were talking about how it's going to be woke years ago. And a lot of people forgot about some of the other shit that Rockstar was doing. Like, I just don't understand it. So I'm just going to share this real quick. It's one of those things, it's if it's not in the front of your mind, people tend to forget about it. So we had plenty of articles like this from a year ago where Rockstar Games goes woke. Rockstar 6 is going to be a woke disaster. Everybody was talking about groups from hearing politically incorrect jokes and everything else. They talked about how they had a mini game in there called Cops and Crooks, and they removed it because of the George Floyd incident, and they didn't want to upset people. Then there was a whole bunch of politically sensitive actions that they took at their company, and they talked about how they were removing anything that could be transphobic or any kind of joke that could be aimed at marginalized groups. Everybody keeps forgetting how woke Rockstar really is and how shit a lot of their games are. The last game I had from them was Part 5, and I had such problems with the save function on that game, and that company was of no help trying to fix the shit. They just, well, you just have to play it over again. Why do I want to keep wasting my time playing a game if I can't save it correctly because there's something wrong with your system? Let's not forget the 14 plus months it took them to get their online extras working for the freaking multiplayer stuff online. Like, let's just forget all about that because somebody wanted to come out and talk about things about the game and just get people offended. It's a tactic that the left uses. And they get people buying into this bullshit that this is a great game and you need to get it because we're talking bad about it. Does nobody else see this shit? Does everybody just forget what Rockstar has done in the past and how they've acted? I mean, at one point they were even talking about they were going to remove the ability to steal cars away because it's offensive to minority groups.
God.
Did everybody forget that? I didn't.
No, I didn't even hear that. I never even heard that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
But yeah, you can't steal cars in a game called Grand Theft Auto. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
CJH, they also abandoned their Red Dead Online and fired everyone who worked on that masterpiece.
Jesus.
Wow.
Now, Time Prophet says Rockstar Games are Scottish, and the Scottish have gone real woke. I know they're replacing real Scottish with imports. Bad imports at that, like the type you find at a used car lot with a really shady person making the sales.
Generic, even, if you will.
Left their fucking babies. You're damn right they are. They are. Yeah, and I think a lot of people are falling into this bullshit. Like, this is the way they drum up attention. And I really think that they were doing the same thing with the Harry Potter shit. Because J.K. Rowling, how did everybody forget what an incredible lefty weirdo she is? Why? Because the left.
She was all for asylum seekers. And then when people were like, hey, why don't you put some of them up in your mansion? She was like, oh, no.
Yeah.
You deal with those people. I'm not going to.
Yeah. Yeah, the only issue that we agree with her on is the whole trans issue. Everything else, she's indistinguishable from anyone else on the left.
That's why everyone was up in arms, like, oh, she's evil. She's evil. It's like you forgot she was on your side like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, exactly.
But they eat their own anyway. They always do.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Every single time. CJH, I played the Hogwarts game, and it has a trans character at the end of the game. And the end of the game sucked. Okay.
Coincidence?
I'm telling you, man, I really do think that these people are put out there and they're there to stir up the shit. Stir up the shit and go at these companies, go after these games, go after these people to try to stir up the right to get them to buy into it. Otherwise, they know it's just going to fail. Because, I mean, years ago, like that one article, there's dozens of articles like that. You can pull stuff up from 2020, 2021, 2022, where they were talking about how Rockstar is going woke and 6 is going to be shit. But because you get a few Huh?
Don't forget the Naughty Dog stuff and all that too. I mean, there's been all kinds of attacks on the game stuff lately
Mm-hmm.
in the last couple of years, way more than ever in the past.
Mm-hmm.
I really do think that these people that are doing this shit are paid agitators. They're there to just try to drum up business. It's no different than the guy that they got out in the corner waving that freaking big giant sign to get you to come in and get 50% off. And then when you get in there, you get 50% off if you buy 3 or 4 things at full price.
All right. Now, when San Andreas came out, nobody complained that. I don't remember seeing a single complaint about the main character being black.
Right.
I don't remember that at all. And most of the characters in that game were black guys. Like all your crew in the beginning of San Andreas, they're all black guys. Nobody complained. Not that I remember.
Nope.
I guess complaining wasn't a fucking Olympic sport when that came out, but now it is.
Well, it's all about my culture war. My culture war. What's up, Soul Assassin, man? I hope you're doing well.
What up,
Good
Soul
to see you,
Assassin?
buddy.
That's why I didn't buy the new Saints Row game. Like, they already showed what all crap they were doing in it. And I'm like, I don't really care. I haven't played in a while, but I was more of a Saints Row guy than a Grand Theft Auto. I mean, Vice City was great.
Was it just me, Adam, or did the graphics just look really bad for that new Saints Row game?
It did. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm complaining about is gameplay, not about any of the political shit. Like, I just looked at it and I'm like, this looks like shit. Like, my PS3 and PS4 games look better than that. Like, I'm not even interested, you know? Yeah, the graphics were horrible, dude. It almost, I don't know, it's like an Atari slept with a new system, and that's what we get is, yeah, it was horrible.
It didn't look good. Well, what's up, Papa? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well.
What's up, Papa?
Hey, Papa Cotton.
So no, the trans characters in the middle of the game ending sucked because there was 0 consequences for actions in the game when you're waving around abracadabra. Abracadabra. Is that what you meant? Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah, San Andreas. You don't mess with Grove Street. Grove Street for life.
Grove Street.
It's funny because they weren't that sensitive back then.
And that whole timeline you're playing in San Andreas was the LA riots.
Yeah. I know.
Like, I don't know. Too many people complain these days. Too many people complain, and then they get people who don't normally complain to complain about them. So it becomes a vicious circle.
Yeah.
Telling you, I really do believe it's paid agitators. I swear it has to be. It doesn't make any other sense why these people are coming out crying about that stuff, and especially these weirdo lefties crying about some of this stuff. Like the one guy was talking about Zionist game and everything like that, and you look at his bio, and he's got an Israeli flag in his bio. Like, what? Like, what?
Let's send him to Israel and see what they do to him, and then let him come back and tell us that, yeah, he was wrong.
What? That doesn't make any sense at all.
I don't think it's supposed to at this point. What's up, manliness? I remember Transformers at least tried to look like women. And Ty Prophet was saying in Far Cry New World, to complete the game, you had to kill 2 black twin women in the game. Shit. The Killing Curse, Avacadabra. I see, I know very little about that stuff. That wasn't my thing. Didn't watch Harry Potter. Didn't care for it. That was my dad's thing. That's just really odd. The old man liked it, and I didn't. Figured that's more for a younger generation. Yeah. Nope. Yes, Soul Assassin. Yeah. Everybody was chanting that shit. And how quickly a lot of them just start forgetting about it when something new comes out.
Yeah. Didn't they run and go get the new game after?
Yep.
Probably. They all do.
You're not wrong, manliness. Some people just live for finding offense, and then some people are just too blind to the shit that's being thrown in their face so they can be offended.
But Trina, you know why they got the new game, Trina? They played it so we didn't have to.
We really got to praise them for that. I mean, it's such a service.
I know, man.
I wasn't gonna
Fucking
buy it anyway.
bunch
So
of humanitarians out there, man.
For real. They don't get enough credit for it.
Jesus Christmas. CJ says, in the lore, the killing curse is supposed to split your soul into pieces, but in the game, you can use it like it's nothing. Yeah, it's shit. Except for the spinoff. Okay. As someone who read the books, Half-Blood Prince makes me so mad. I know what it's like for Tommy watching Lord of the Rings now. You're right. I'm telling you, after reading that book, I just got agitated with those movies like you wouldn't believe. Yeah, Pee Wee Herman playing with himself so you don't.
I touch myself so you don't have to.
That man is a saint. What's up, Brutal, man? I hope that you're doing well. I know Brutal is taking a break from a lot of the stuff that is involved social media, but at any point, Brutal, you feel like you want to come up, there's channels. Reach through, and we can make connections and send you a link if you do want to come in.
Come play with us, Brutal. Come play with us.
Yeah, I'll be impressed when
here.
I'll be impressed when they pay for my bag's weed, so I don't have to. DJ Ronnie G, what's up, man? What's up? Papa Cotton, if it wasn't for hypocrisy, lefties wouldn't be consistent at all. You are not wrong. Oh, Jesus, they love the double talk, don't they? And once again, I think a lot of people are falling for this double talk with that GTA shit. I think they're being baited right into it. But beyond that, everything else has been pretty quiet. I mean, I see some people are complaining about Godzilla a little bit. They're talking because they had some new scenes where his dorsal plates and everything, his power up is like a pinkish color now.
Yeah, I heard them complaining about the pink.
And I understand it's supposed to be a power up. Other than that, I don't know any more about it than anybody else. But from what I understand, it's supposed to be a power up, and it's supposed to be explained in the movie. So
yeah, Vinny showed that, Tommy, like it was in the first movie, like when he was powering up, and it was already that way. So they're crying over spilt fucking milk.
Anything to whine about.
Mm-hmm.
Misery tubers, right?
I'm serious, man. I tell you what, it's some of these same people that are sitting there praising Godzilla -1. It's making me not want to watch it.
Because of certain people praising it?
Yes, it's because it's the same people who cry about everything else. Man, my pussy hurts. Don't watch this. It's terrible. I'm going to watch it for you so you don't have to. Fuck you, motherfucker. You're sitting there praising that shit. I don't think I want to watch it now. You guys have effectively turned me off from wanting to see this movie because it was you praising it. And these same meatheads are running gifs of Godzilla versus Kong while they're praising Godzilla -1. Like there isn't no Godzilla -1 gifs out there already. Like, Jesus Christ. I can't with these people. I just can't. They're so fucking mentally devoid of any kind of intelligence. Holy shit. Thinking of getting yourself a dog? Yeah. Nothing wrong with a good fuzzy friend. A local guy who works at the legal weed shop said his sales on Black Friday was $15K. Not the stores, him alone. You're sitting with your niece watching Mario Brothers. Nice. Godzilla's trans now. Oh, start time profit. Might be able to see Godzilla -1 next Monday. Yeah. That being said, the other side's weirdos are trying to say that an M-rated video game is inappropriate. Kid. And once again, I think this is a tactic just to stir people up, though, CJH. I mean, think about it. These same people that are sitting there defending this game now were the same ones calling it out years ago when they heard some of the shit that Rockstar was doing.
Also, yeah, I could see what you're saying there. Like, this could also be something just to drum up interest for the game, like to get hype up for the game.
Make
being
it
like,
relevant.
that it's
talk about it.
Yeah. That it's not out for another 2 years, and B, what's it been since they put out 5? How long has it been? Like almost 10 years, maybe more, right? Has it been over 10 years since they put out 5?
Yeah. Been a long freaking time.
Yeah, and a lot of people were bitching about that for this whole time.
September 17th, 2013.
September 17th.
All right, 8 years.
2013.
Oh,
Wow.
2013.
2013. You're spot on, brother.
Jesus.
We're over a decade.
All right.
Jeez.
Yeah, and people were complaining for years, like, "Oh my god, when the hell are they gonna put out another one?"
Yup.
Not wrong. Both
Yep.
sides are slimy liars, and it's ridiculous. Yeah, and I've seen tons of them, and there's a few of them that I just refuse to talk to anymore because of their freaking bullshit. Brotherhood of Steel and Xbox emulator, nice. Manliness, I gave up on Doctor Who when they announced Jodie. Not seen any episodes since then. Yeah, and that's the way it should be. If they're not giving you what you want, don't give them any money. Why keep watching this shit hoping that it's going to get better? You know what? It's their job to try to convince you that they made the product better and try to win you back.
Mm-hmm.
If they can't do that, why should you freaking put forth any effort?
Well, why should we waste our time, Tommy, if they're making crap we don't like, and they turn around and say, "We know you don't like it, but we're going to double, triple down." So,
Yeah, and if you don't watch it, you're a racist bigot.
Yup.
Time Prophet, yeah, it makes me laugh. Doctor Who is really shite. And all these YouTubers keep on watching this shit. Yeah, and they keep on watching and complaining about it. Look, if you hate it that much, why are you watching it? Look, I don't know about some people, but let's just say for some reason you're really mad at your genitals that day, or you just like gonna like throw them in an anvil vice and start hammering on them with a sledgehammer because you're a little agitated with them that day, or are you just gonna ignore your genitals and hope that it just your agitation when it goes away? These people keep sticking their dicks into car doors and slamming it shut on a constant basis, and they keep wondering why it hurts so much. I can tell you why, dumbass, is because you keep doing the same thing repeatedly, hoping for a different result. That is called insanity.
Yeah, it's like fishing for piranha with your dick.
And then complaining when you get piranha.
Ow! What happened?
Why does that happen? I'm slamming my dick in a car door so you don't have to.
Ow, it's hot. Ow, it's hot. Ow, it's hot. I mean, duh.
Yeah.
Go for the hammer in the head, but
the Mandela effect, yeah, absolutely. Media Doctor Who, like at the Dollar Tree or thrift stores, nice, yeah. And that's one thing you do: go get the stuff that you love and get it in physical media format because they are doing away with that shit. A lot of us talk about it. I've been talking about it for years. When I first seen it, when I was cleaning out my father's house back in 2020, I watched Best Buy just start obliterating their physical media aisles, just disappearing. And I started watching it happen at Target, and I seen it at Walmart, and it's snowball. There's going to be a few holdouts. Barnes & Noble said they're going to be one of them. They're not going to get rid of all their physical media, but for the bulk of them, they're going to follow suit what everybody else does. You know, that's how the sheep work. They just follow the other ones. What's going on, Awesome One?
What's up, Awesome One?
Hey.
Makes me wonder how long Barnes & Noble can stick it to them, too, to be honest with you, Tommy.
Yeah.
What happens when the places are no longer making the discs?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of places that have picked up that cry, and it's not, the main companies anymore. It's like these smaller ones. Unfortunately, that will probably, cause a rise in prices in physical media. But I mean, if you're still going to be getting quality, and you're going to be getting what you want, I don't mind paying a little bit better if I know I'm going to get good quality. What's up, Parrot?
What's up, Parrot?
Hey, Parrot.
Hey, brother.
And do they put in? Do people put genitals in guinea pig cages? I sure hope not. They better not do it around me, or they're not going to have any.
But Tommy, if you could have the switch that when they do it, you can like electrocute them, like the cow electric kind of fence. I think it'd be funny. You could just hit the space bar and watch them fry. And you can run the sprinkler system too. I mean, this could be hours of entertainment. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah. That's going to keep everything flowing. Good current with a sprinkler system going. Man, just some motivation. We had that client in another country did something like that with his genitals. Oh no, the car door or animal
the piranha.
I was like the piranha, right?
What up, Optic Racer?
What's up, Optic Racer? I don't get it either. I think they secretly like this stuff, which honestly would be fine if they were honest about it. Yeah, and that's something we've talked about before. I think a lot of these people do love this shit, and their excuse is I'm watching it so you don't have to, so they could look like, I don't know, they're virtuous. There really is no other explanation.
They don't want to admit they like it, so they say that, oh, I'm just doing this so, we can report on it so you don't have to watch this crap. They enjoy it.
They're wusses.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't even admit it. Like, I'll tell you what I like and don't like. And if you don't like it, that's fine. That's my opinion. Just like an asshole. We all have one. So come on, man. Like, grow up already. It's so kindergarten. It is.
Yeah.
It's beyond kindergarten. Because these people are still, I mean, a lot of them around our ages and stuff like that, and they're still eating crayons on a daily basis. Manliness and motivation, worse than piranhas, is the one fish that will swim up your pee hole and get stuck. Yeah, I think that's somewhere in Amazon or something, isn't it?
Yeah, and they shoot spikes out when they're in there.
Were we just talking about that fish? Like,
Yeah, we were not too long ago. I don't know why we were talking about it. But...
Time Profit downloaded all the banned Cat in Hat books. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, you
Wait, why did they ban the Cat in the Hat books? What?
I forget the reason. They were saying it was insensitive.
Was Dr. Seuss problematic? Is that what it is?
Yeah, they did say that he was a phobe of some sort.
God, I hate that word.
They back in the 90s, I remember, you know, Borders and Barnes and Nobles, the two bookstores, they had banned book days, and they had Dr. Seuss books back in the 90s. It's the one where the industrial destroys the earth. That book was banned, and that was back in the 90s, for fuck's sake. So this is nothing new. Again, this goes to Tommy's point. You know, they're paid agitators too. But when they're actually like not allowing you to buy the books, that's bullshit. That's censorship. That's beyond, you know, just being a paid shill or agitator.
I could understand if it's like a public library or something. They don't want to have it for whatever reason. That is fine. But don't tell somebody that they privately can't buy it. That's horseshit. That shouldn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, we're not talking about like some, you know, stuff with children. You know where I'm going with it.
The gay BCs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not talking about that kind of content. This is just books. I mean, come on.
At a place you can buy that, again, you could put up behind the counter way away from the Playboys. I'm just saying, like, come on. Let's be real here. Come on, people. This is ridiculous.
Now, Awesome says he hasn't been to a Barnes and Noble when he entered about 2 years ago, and half of it was propaganda.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I think some of these companies, they felt the hit, because I know Barnes and Nobles was a lot of trouble financially. I think they're another one of those companies that might be seeing the light and maybe trying to turn the corner. So who knows? And Manliness Motivation has come back. It was car door. I think he used rubber bands trying to remove his penis. Oh no. Richard Gere, I don't know nothing about Richard Gere. The clicks, yeah, you're right, Papa. A lot of it is all about clicks, and that's how they get people come back to their channel. You know, if you support me for only $1.99 an episode, I can keep making content that I absolutely can't stand for your benefit, so you don't have to watch it. Remember, only you can help support us big YouTubers who suffer for you.
That's your part of paying, you know, helping us fight this culture war. Keep sending the super chats.
These martyrs, they're so righteous.
Yeah, I hear you, Parrothead. There's a few people that talk about they do it because, you know, they do it for content or whatever like that. But at the same token, if you're going to do it for content, don't sit there and tell other people how they shouldn't watch it. Nope. You know what? Just give your honest opinion and be done with it. I know world-class bullshitters does that. Yep. Vinny has talked about it nonstop, how they will watch this stuff, and if they don't like it, they will tell you what they think of it. But they won't tell you boycott it. They won't tell you don't go see it. But they'll say, if you want my honest opinion, it's not worth seeing. But they won't tell you to say, don't go see it, why I watch it. They don't get hypocritical. And I hate a lot of these big people that do that. Yeah, absolutely.
You know, when we used to have those good things that would tell you about the stuff and whether or not the movie was worthwhile. And I miss those days.
Nice. 300 movies in series. That is very nice.
Wow.
Yeah, they're absolutely terrified of their own audiences now. They know the second they say they like something that the audience will be at them with pitchforks. You know, I think to a degree. I think that there's some of those guys, they can get away with saying whatever they want, and some of them have, and some of them flip-flopped on their stances and changed their opinions afterwards. So, and people were going right along with them. Either way, didn't matter.
Mhm.
Oh, he likes it. I'm all for it. Oh, he doesn't like it now. I'm all for it. Like these people got helium in their heads. I think a lot of them. There's nothing going on there. It's just gases floating around aimlessly. It's Cat in the Hat is tame compared to the early Tintin books. Yeah. Dick Gregory's most famous book on YouTube. Uh-oh. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. You are not wrong. Murderface pissed into Amazon, and that thing swam up his piss. What's up, Tree Rock?
What's up, Tree Rock?
Hey,
I
Tree
know.
Rock.
Traffic is nasty. Yeah, be careful out there. The fucking people. Every time you get around the holidays and get into that Christmas season rush, people start driving like fucking assholes. I seen the 3-car pileup when I was trying to get home this morning. I went out, did some shopping, picked up some pig food and turtle, or what was it, night crawlers for the turtle. And I'm trying to get back so the wife can go into work because she's going into work early today. Sure enough, the road I'm on, 3-car pile up, all 3 lanes of traffic just dead stop. Everybody's looking at each other. Well, you go. No, you go. No, you go. Move, you retards.
Fucking move. The fuck out the way. I got shit to do.
Yeah, it's those days you wish you had a car like in Mad Max or one of the big cow catcher bumpers so you could just plow right through the fuck through them.
No, man, you need the pig mobile. It's like Bigfoot, only bigger. You run them over.
And when it goes over them, the print is left as little paw prints.
And you know how they like to leave those little pellets, right? Little black jelly beans they like to leave, so it's definitely gonna have to leave some of those too.
Is that the one where he supposedly put a tube in his ass or something with a gerbil?
Yeah, that's the old famous Richard Gere urban legend. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, only you can support the culture war. Just type the last 4 digits of your card. And don't forget to give us that little code on the back. We can process it, and you are in with the culture war with us. He has Dick Gregory's book.
Yeah, it's give me money so I could go watch the Marvels and complain about it to you.
Right? We're going to talk about this for the next 5 years. In Britain, the slang word for cocaine is Charlie. Charlie Sheen. No wonder there's a lot of crashes in America. Y'all drive on the wrong side of the road. No, that you're on the wrong side of the road, Time Prophet. Lefty. After the king. Job ain't bad. Nah, congrats on the new job, man. I hope everything starts working out for you with that. I hope everything falls into place like you were hoping it would. You say retard 2 more times, Draven will appear. No, that's Downs. If I say Downs, Draven will show up. Retard.
Remember, Downs was created because after Draven feeds off them, they just are retarded. It's all his fault.
Hey, Frankie, what's going on, man? Yeah, you have fun out there and be safe. The Christmas retard drivers are out there. What's going on, Curtis?
No, Tommy, so you get to slide around.
CA is currently drowning in their own dumpster fire flames. Hollywood is an ember, a dying reminiscence of what used to be a flame. Yeah, it's all a joke anymore. And then all these people that are out there grifting off it are freaking making the most money. I mean, think about it. All these guys, if they weren't making money grifting on why they hate this shit, would they be doing it at all? I mean, I personally, I've said this before. Why would you eat a shit sandwich if you know it's going to taste like shit? Do you really need to bite into it to find out it tastes like shit?
No, the second you said, here's a shit sandwich, pass. There's not enough weed, alcohol, THC. I don't know, man. No.
I don't care if they said, oh, it's not really shit. It's I don't care, but it's Jesus. It's molasses. It's molasses or it's Nutella in the middle. I'd still throw it out anyway. Because you know what? No, you said it was a shit sandwich. I'm not taking that chance. You might have coated this shit with some perfume, like some nasty whore that you meet out in the mall, and you gotta be careful.
At that point, go get you a tortilla
fishes that swim up your pee hole. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I said at that point, just get a tortilla, some frosting, and sprinkles, you know. It's better than a shit sandwich.
Being retarded Draven will never burn. Oh, Jesus. I only review stuff I love. I never review something I don't like, and that's the way it should be, man. You should be wanting to talk about the stuff that you enjoy. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I started going old school, because everybody was just whining about the shit they hate. No, I want to talk about the stuff that I love. And like, we had an amazing discussion dedicated to JJ for Star Wars, the old school Star Wars stuff, man. It was so much fun to do that. And it was such great interaction from everybody who was in the chat that day. All you guys that were there for that, man, great interaction for that one. That was so much fun. And I think we did JJ justice on that one. I do think. And all of us had a blast on the panel. It seemed like everybody was having a good time in the chat. And we continued that same philosophy last night on ETEP stream with G.I. Joe, talking about something we enjoyed. Granted, ETEP did start off with pinching his own balls in the car door by talking about the live action movies, but then we pivoted into the good stuff. He wanted to get the bad stuff out of the way. I still question him on why. You didn't need to, even if he said it was just a tip that he slammed in that door, he shouldn't even went that far.
With no Vaseline, Tommy. No Vaseline.
That was a lot of fun, though, guys. If you haven't checked that out, watch that one on the replay. The G.I. Joe stream was an absolute blast. It was. As a Nova Scotian, the word retard is just in our culture. F my fucking ass off. Thanks, Trailer Park Boys. That's a Canada, ain't it? Ah, Jesus, Time Prophet. Old is good, new is bad. Yeah, and it's not to say that all the new stuff is absolutely bad just from the get-go. There are a few gems out there.
You just have to look for it.
Yeah,
it's not going to be promoted and in your face the way all the shit is. You just gotta, you gotta try and weed through the shit, and then yeah, maybe you'll find something good that's current.
Papa Cotton is coming in with some philosophy right here. A sandwich of 80% ham and 20% shit is not a ham sandwich. Just saying.
Yeah, that's like an old saying I remember hearing. It's like, if you got 5 pounds of ice cream and add it to 5 pounds of shit, you get 10 pounds of shit. So, it's not all shit these days. It's probably about 90% shit, 80% to 90%. But you got plenty of old stuff to go back and look at.
I mean,
I'm not heartbroken.
Well, we've talked about this too between you, Trina, myself, Vinny, Adam, and a few other people. We're talking like, a lot of these older movies that we have never seen before. Ones that we've made, I've said, hey, did you ever see this movie? Or you said, hey, did you ever see this movie? We're going to be watching this on your Saturday freaking movie review stream. Yeah. How many times have we gone back and forth like that with movies? And we do the same thing with Stieg, poor Stieg, up in the cold, icy north there. Apparently doesn't have a wide array of movies that he knows about that are good. He's stuck with that Norwegian stuff, poor guy. But we are trying to open up his mind and show him what good movies are all about. I'm just messing with you, Stieg, if you're out there. Brutal. Last one I remember was the one where the hookers chase you with a bunch of giant dildos. Jesus, wait a minute. Where did that come from, Brutal? What's going on over there?
What?
He only found out that Canada's in North America. Canada is not real. Time Prophet. CJH is just messing with you. You will eat the bugs. Retarded Batman, blimp driver, bad man, Batman. I get it. A person who has a ham sandwich with 80% ham, 20% shit, and 10% strawberries can't do maths.
I love all the recipes we're getting.
Yeah, I know. Today, is this a shit sandwich or not? Where stuff made in other countries. Rising Hawk with Robert Patrick was pretty good. Made in Eastern Europe. Yeah, well, what was that one? Ah, Jesus. Damn it. The one that came out not that long ago. A certain somebody I don't really chat with much. Yeah, Zissou.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. That was actually really good. That was a well done film.
And that was not heavily promoted at all.
Nope. If anything, they were actively burying that movie.
Yep.
Tree Rock 3 o'clock high is sitting on my dining room table. My wife
Nice.
checked it out from the library. That is such a fun movie. 1% shit is still too much shit for food. It's sad but true, but unfortunately, yeah. I knew some people that worked in food industry places, and most people probably wouldn't eat any kind of processed food if they knew the allowances the FDA gives these companies.
Mm-hmm.
It is not pretty. It's like that story of Guinness beer. So their drought, their dark beer, the one that's most popular, the draft. So they had this thing where it was extremely popular. Everybody wanted their Guinness draft. And one day they decided they were going to clean out the tanks. And when they cleaned out the tanks, in the bottom of the tank, they found a dead rat. So, of course, they completely sterilized the tanks and did everything, cleaned it up really nice, and then made new batches of their Guinness Draught beer. People complained that it didn't taste the same.
I want more dead rat in me Guinness.
Yes, you damn dirty rat. Well, it doesn't taste ratty enough to me.
It doesn't have the rodentia taste that it used to.
Where's the fucking maggots, lad?
I'm not getting any hair in mine anymore.
I remember when I was just a wee lad and I had my first taste of rodentia Guinness Draught.
It fucking tastes like soap now.
3 or 4 rodent hairs in every bottle.
Oh my god.
Gotta
You
watch
don't
these
taste stuff either. You have to drink the Guinness with the rat.
Fucking hell.
Val Curtis said he just watched Sisu yesterday, the day before. Yeah, it was fun, wasn't it? Yep.
Yeah, good fucking movie.
Yeah, it was a little cheesy in the end, but it kind of reminded me of some of those early Rambo movies. Like, I mean, not the first one, obviously, like the second and third ones where they had some like really over the top shit. Or Commando. There was another pure example of some really zany shit.
It was definitely in Commando territory. And throwing fucking landmines at people.
What's wrong with that? Come on, a little Running Man mixed in there. I love it.
It's funny. On my mother's side, there is Welsh, Irish, and British from my mother.
Oh, we're all just a big mix of people from everywhere.
So I could get away with calling her a limey mix since I have it too. I think Revenge of the Ninja should have won the Oscar in 1983.
Revenge of the Ninja was awesome. That was the best of the ninja movies.
Oh God, I always keep forgetting the name of the one. What's the one where the power line chick?
Ninja 3, The Domination.
Domination.
Yeah.
I like that one. It was super cheesy and goofy, but
Oh
I
yeah, it
thought
was cheesy as
fun.
hell. Yeah, it was. It was. But I like 2 the best one. 2 is the only one where Sho Kasugi is the good guy.
No, half Welsh on your dad's side. Nice. CGA.
Hey, yo, Tommy, I'm gonna step out. I gotta run to the store. But
all right, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for letting me chill.
No problem. No problem.
Have a good one,
let everybody know. Let everybody know what you got going on, real quick.
I'm gonna be doing this movie this weekend called Fortress. We're gonna have a discussion about that. It's a Christopher Lambert movie. No one really knows about this movie too much or talks
wait a
about
minute.
it.
Now, is that Christopher Lambert or is that Christopher
Lambert? I don't say fancy ass, but Lambert. No, Lambert. This motherfucker was born in Long Island, so yeah, you're Lambert, buddy.
Got your butt right here.
But yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing this weekend. ETEP says he's gonna be doing a wrestling stream later, so if he throws me an invite, I'll be jumping on there if you guys are there.
Yeah, I should be over there as well.
Yeah, man.
He's supposed to start around 8:35. After our stream, guys, be sure to look forward to that. Stop in. ETIP's going to be talking about some old school wrestling. But thanks for dropping in again, and I look forward to seeing you on Saturday.
Yeah. See you guys in a bit, bro.
Take care,
all right,
Slasher.
Later,
brother.
And then There were 3. So getting back to some of these, best movie of the year was Backdoor Nurse 27. It was a refreshing departure from the plot line of its prequels. Inevitable plot holes were made, but the enthusiastic thespian saved the film. You own it on DVD? The Rebel Call Me Genius 1961 is a much watch for everyone. You know, I was going back on some of those. He has both Fortress 1 and 2. I was going back through some of those old movies, and one of the ones I'd never seen, and I don't know how I missed it when I was younger, was The Time Machine.
Really?
And I'd finally sat down and watched the old version of it, not the newer one. Yeah, and yeah, it was so much fun. It was just a fun movie.
Wait, they remade it?
From what I understand, they supposedly remade it.
Yeah, I have to say, I only know the original, and I mean that was the biggest deal back in the day then. And if you can't make that movie right after they already made it the way they made it, then you shouldn't be making movies.
Mm-hmm. The woke have no room to bitch when they do the same thing they say we do. Yeah, well, they do it to the umpteenth degree too. It pronounced Lambert because he's French. Yeah, well, Slasher says it's Lambert, and I'm going to believe him. Lambert. Luffy is God. What's going on? Lambert is on a prison island. Classic movie. Lambert. See, everybody knows Christopher Lambert.
The only one, Lambert.
Lambert was about as blind as a bat, and the stuntmen in Highlander were in mortal danger.
Yep.
I haven't seen him do anything in a long time, CJH, so I don't know. And quite honestly, I've been so busy, even if he did, I might not have noticed. You built the time machine in 3D, the original? Nice. Did you build it to scale, or did you just build a small model?
Could you imagine to scale one? You would need that extra property.
Great Neck, New York, to a French diplomat. Guy Pearce was in the remake of The Time Machine. There you go. And say I was pretty sure that there was a remake. I thought so. That's what I remember hearing. But I watched the original.
Same.
Oh, he put his link up there. I can't see it from here, but I have to look on my phone in a little bit and check it out. Lambert is from Belgium, like Van Damme. Have you seen Mysterious Island, 1961? I'm not sure. See, there's a few of those older movies I watched when I was younger, and I can't remember what they were called. Once I start watching them again, I'll remember them. But I may forget the name of some of those older movies. Yeah, I think. But yeah, once again, that's another one of the shows I just usually don't have time to go over there. I'm usually busy doing other stuff. I mean, this shit, it gets to be a lot, especially when you're jumping on multiple streams in a week. And then you're trying to run streams of your own, trying to film stuff, and then take care of all these damn hungry pigs who scream at me all day long. Right, Stripe? Stripe staring at me. Jitchy, you little fuzzy bastard. But oh man, so what do you guys got planned for this freaking upcoming Christmas? Everybody in chat, be sure to chime in. I mean, do you got anything planned? Do you got like relatives you're going to be visiting? Is it just going to be hanging at home that now that you kick the kids out? What's it going to be? Is it?
For us, it's just going to be the 4 of us, me, my husband, and the 2 kids, and that's it this year.
Nice.
Adam?
Yeah, I'd just be here, me and the dogs, and but hopefully the granddaughter won't be ill. But yeah, that's it. Pretty much all our family's dead, so yeah, it'd just be the normal hanging out and snow blowing and taking care of the neighbors because they're both elderly. So
Wait a minute. Say that a little slower because that sounded a little odd. We're going to be snow blowing and taking care of the neighbors because they're old.
That's right.
That almost sounds like snowballing. You're snowballing with the neighbor. Wait, what?
Snowball. Start having snowball fights with 70-year-olds. It's a lot of fun. They might break a hip now.
Got scared there. I thought it was the other type of snowballing. I got worried. Yeah, John does mostly shorts. Yeah, it's just easier. Plus, he gets tons of views for that stuff. So, I mean, less effort. I mean, good for him, man. I mean, he used to kill himself doing all those live streams all the time. And he started, yeah, I mean, there was a few of the times he was drunk bad on those streams. I'm surprised he didn't hurt himself. CJH was asking, are there any movies you loved as a kid but hate as an adult or vice versa?
Can't think of any off the top of my head.
I mean, I loved Star Wars until they remade it. I don't like the remakes of a lot of stuff. But as for something that I saw originally as a kid now that I don't like, no. I mean, even, you know, seeing Pee Wee Herman and the Blues Brothers doesn't affect us, you know, knowing what he will, you know, found in a little adult movie store and then tried to get his way out of it by going, but I'm Pee Wee. Yeah, you are. But no, I mean, I think you should have been in the next Porky's movie. But other than that, no, I can't really think of anything.
Yeah, I can't think of anything that I hate. I mean, there's a few movies that I think have aged gracefully over the years as I've rewatched some of them. But as far as like, you know, like really going from hating it to loving it, no. I mean, there was a few that I just didn't think much of it and then rewatch it years later and like, oh, this is a lot better than I remember. And there's been a few that it was like, yeah, it's not as good as I remember, but once again, can't say that I hate it. I can't say that there's any single one. And as far as what I'm doing for Christmas, yeah, since the extended family is extremely cut down, it's not like I'm going anywhere. So I'm just going to be sitting here with the pigs celebrating, and I'm going to be making them a Christmas feast and just hanging out and doing nothing. Because that's about the extent of it. I know I do have the Transformers 1986 breakdown discussion that is going to be coming up. And I am going to be doing that sometime around Christmas, not on Christmas, but around that time. So whatever that last Tuesday is before Christmas is when I'm going to be doing that discussion. And that should be a lot of fun. We're going to be breaking down all the deaths in the movie, all the ones that happened during the movie that we can, you know, pretty much get from the movie itself. Ones we can pretty much speculate happened before the movie or definitively happened before the movie. And just like anything else that was just complete fuck ups on the part of Sunbow, because Sunbow used to just make some really bad, horrible mistakes. Hey, what's up, Vinny?
Hey guys,
Hey, Vinny.
how are we doing, everyone?
Hey,
Doing not bad. Manly some motivation with the Kevin Spacey jokes again. Kevin Spacey manages to jump on multiple teenage boys every week. Yeah. He's always got time for them, especially around Christmas. Wasn't he proved innocent? There ain't nothing innocent about Kevin Spacey. Come on, man. Nice. Soul says his brother is in the army, supposedly coming over with his wife and newborn son. Haven't seen him in person in years. That is awesome.
Congrats.
That is awesome.
That is great.
Hey, Papa Cotton, the Christmas when I let the demon I summoned on Halloween loose on the world. It's a whole process. Nice. Goals, Papa. Goals.
Right.
I think it was John's stream where I found the Guinea Pig Collective. That might have been. It might have been. A lot of people seem to remember me there from the old modding days. Yeah, my brother-in-law, wife, and I will be celebrating at my home. Probably play some board games. Nice. Mm-hmm. Break out the old board games. You should film it. You should film as you whoop their ass in the board game that you set up for them to lose. Papa's a sucker for tradition. Yeah, anything that involves summoning demons from the netherworld on a holiday should be considered tradition, I think. Mm-hmm. But what's going on, Vinny?
I needed some time today. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're going over on World Class later.
Yeah, in about an hour. Just trying to, keep focus right now.
Decompress plus be focused.
Yeah. It's tonight got a little rough.
Wow, really, CJ? Came close to banning Christmas, huh? Why am I not surprised? You just got around to watching in time, Prophet? Wow. Finally watched Tim Burton Batman movies. I liked them at first, but found them boring now. However, the Nolan Batman was still really good. Dumbass, the one who turned it down. Wow, really? He must be worried about his position, which is bent over. Thank you, Curtis.
Thanks, man.
I imagine mine will go down the same as last year. I would sit around and watch everyone open presents but me. Oh, man.
Aw.
Jesus. Brutal, you sound like that poor puppy that gets kicked, thrown in a bag, and thrown over the bridge into the river. This is horrible.
I know, right?
Somebody's got to send him some rock candy or something. Let's give him something to open. I don't care if it's a package of Lifesavers, something, damn it. Thank you, Curtis. Appreciate that. I like that Batman 89.
Mhm.
Is it the best? I don't know. There's still a lot of problems with that. Most of those Batman movies, they got some small problems. I enjoyed it for what it was. Let's put it that way. I have no bones to pick with it because I think it was good for what it was.
Yeah, Nolan's Batman Begins and Dark Knight, I love them. Those things were amazing. That last one, it had its issues, but it was still, I still enjoyed it too. Just, it definitely had its issues.
The only Batman movie is 66. Get out of here. Just saying.
You bro.
Yeah, I like those Tim Burton Batman movies. I can't help it. I just love them.
Yep. Nah, no idea what you're talking about. No idea what you're talking about. I mean, not at all. No. No. I don't have an 89 Batman Lego car over there that's 1/10 scale. No.
Wait a minute, there we go. I made things right. Here's your Wiggler, your Dark Wiggler.
Curtis is he's taking a very, very hard stance on traditionalism. I love the style of Gotham in 89 better. I like Keaton better. I like the old props better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Gotham did feel good in that one.
Oh no, CJ's going to defend Batman and Robin with the bat nipples.
I'm going to defend it too. I'll be right there with you.
What?
Bat nipples.
I think it's hilarious.
Nipples.
It is hilarious. I mean, come on. I love 66 because it's campy as hell and completely just fun, you know. And then when they did that, I'm sorry, it's freaking hilarious. Made me love it even more.
Sorry, it just felt like Schumacher's wet dream, and I no.
Oh, Vinny, were you upset because they didn't have Vaseline?
I don't care if they had Vaseline or lube. That movie was bad.
Yeah.
I did like Val Kilmer though, and I think it's a shame he didn't get a proper chance to portray Batman in a good way.
He really did do a good job.
Yeah, he is a decent actor.
He is. Like his Bruce Wayne was really good. Like he had his moments, but if it wasn't like a campy kind of weird version, whatever the hell he was trying to do, I think that movie could have been a lot better.
Well, remember, Vinny, you're having nightmares that you can't understand, and the little doll is going to make it all better. I'm just saying.
What's going to make it better?
The doll, remember the sleeping doll?
I don't remember.
Curtis says he likes his head turn better. What head turn? It was like looking at Manny faces doing a head turn. The cowl just doesn't move, and the face turns inside the cowl. I love Adam West Batman, though. Nolan didn't have shark repellent spray. It doesn't work underwater. Oh, Jesus. Not jumping the shark. You got the 66 Batman movie? Nice. Nice. There you go. The Robin origin story. Oh, what's going on, Ancient One, man? I hope that you're doing well, man. Good to see you, buddy. We are getting ready to wrap it up soon. We were only going to run for about an hour or so. We're going to give ETEP a lot of room. So in a second here, I will be getting through the rest of the chat, and then we're going to let everybody take some outros and let you know what they got going on. Monica Lewinsky did a head turn in the Oval Office. Yeah, it was more than just a head turn, pal.
She was bobbing.
Bobbing and weaving. She was doing stuff they can't even do in the new GTA game.
I'm surprised he went with someone that old.
I have so many animated Batman movies. Nice. Yeah, I see that they're putting out like animated Batman figures now too. I mean, I was never a huge fan of it, but I think they look pretty decent for what they're doing with them. But yeah, man. So we are running out of time. So I'm going to hand it off to the panelists. They're going to let you know what they got going on. And once again, here we go.
I'm gravely disappointed. Again, you have made me unleash my dogs of war.
Yeah, so I will be watching some wrestling while checking Vinny out on World Class. So doing some dual streaming tonight as usual, and yeah, then hanging out with Trina and on Wednesday, which she'll talk about that. So I really don't have much to say other than yeah, come check us out on Etepakuli's Place to Be Reviews, and we'll be doing some wrestling here in a little bit. And if you're not gonna watch wrestling or that, check out Vinny over on World Class Bullshitters, the place that I got my start at, here on this whole YouTube funny thing, and where Tommy and I met each other through Owns Movie Blog. So, and here we are together streaming. So, what can I say? Bat Bros forever.
Bat Bros forever. We're gonna double team Nancy.
Yeah. Thank you,
Adam,
Tommy. This is a blast, brother.
Always a pleasure, man. Always a pleasure, and you're always welcome here.
Thank you, man.
And here we go. We're handing it off.
This must be where they sacrifice virgins.
Well, thanks for having me. This was a fun stream. And yeah, tomorrow on my channel at Real Horror, REEL, we're going to be doing a watch party for Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. So that should be fun. And yeah, if anybody's interested in joining the watch party, let me know. And I'll also be posting a link in the chat if you, don't want to join the panel but want to watch along. So you can do that as well. Otherwise, yeah, I'm always hanging out with these guys. So hope you all have a great night.
Awesome. Trina, always a pleasure to have you on and hanging with us. You are a valued member of the collective. Just to let you know that.
Thank you.
And now we're going to hand it over to a man who doesn't need no introduction. Fuck it. We're going to give him one anyway.
Whoa. Who's responsible for this? If something goes wrong, you find a scapegoat. Rick. It's what you do.
What'd you say?
Kelly.
I gotta rip out my earbuds every time you play that because just screeching in the metal in the beginning, like, oh my god, it's like a drill in the head. Thank you, Tommy, and yeah, and thank you everybody too. Yeah, this week was really rough. For those who didn't know, we had a passing of a pet. Pretty much family. But yeah, I want to thank Tommy and everybody who's been saying nice things. You guys and girls are awesome. Tommy, Trina, ETEP. There's just been a slew of people, though. Again, all over social media and stuff. Yeah, you guys and girls are the best. But yeah, don't forget, I will be over on World Class tonight, pimping the new art book. Because of everything that's going on, I haven't really been able to push this thing at all. So, but if you guys haven't, please jump on it. This is the campaign. The book is complete. So if you want to show some love, get it out there, that'd be great. We still have 41 days left. By some miracle, we can get those numbers up. I want to add even more stuff to this book. It's already 64 pages. You get pencil drawings, ink pages, full color illustrations. This thing has the works, including a sneak peek at City of Venus too. So if you want some really good stuff, please jump on this one. Like I said, I even have a printed copy, a sample copy. And yeah, it looks great. So if you guys haven't, jump on it, please. We've got original artwork as well. I know times are kind of tough, but that's why we have all different options. If you just want the regular book, if you want the book with the artwork, again, go down, look at the tiers, see what's still available. Like I said, a couple pieces sold out, but yeah, it's a smaller campaign, so that's why I didn't pour tons and tons of stuff into this one. It's just to let you guys know that, yeah, I'm still working my butt off on some really cool stuff here. And I can't wait to get City of Venus 2 done and in your hands as well. But I don't want to launch until that one's ready. This is ready, and yeah. And aside from that, if you guys still want some really cool stuff, we still have a couple of weeks before Christmas, so we do have 3 other live campaigns, and you get them right here. So if you haven't backed them yet, please jump on this, and you'll be very happy because those books ship right away. 3 active campaigns, awesome stories, pirate story, ghost story, futuristic story with hot chicks. You get it all, and yeah, it's going to be a good time. So thank you, everybody, and thank you, Tommy.
No, thank you, Vinny. I appreciate it. And guys, if you haven't checked out his work, believe me, I've got all of it. I've got all. So does Adam. Trina, I believe do you have all of it though?
Yep.
Yeah. See.
Yeah. She even got the kid book. You know, that's a rarity. Not too many people got that one.
Yeah, that little the kids Halloween book. I love that one.
Hell yeah.
Jesus, beautiful manliness. Stuff. Necrophiliacs want cool stuff. And we're getting ready to close it out here. Each one sent me a fake super chat. I haven't seen one of these in quite some time. I appreciate that. Let me get into voice mode for fake super chat. A colossal size bag of premium carrots and premium lettuce for Tommy the guinea pig, his wife, and the guinea pig pup so that they can weep out of complete happiness. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. And thank you to everybody who's been here in the chat, hanging out with us. Curtis, appreciate it, man. And thanks for dropping all the links, Curtis. It's always appreciated. Everybody that hangs out and they do the mod work. I know what it's like to do mod work, man. And it sucks. It sucks. It's usually a thankless job, but I thank every last one of you to do it. You take the time out of your day to come here and do some of that stuff for us, just so it makes it easier, so we can just sit up here on the panel and I can click links and send links out and just do all the stuff to try to make the show as much fun as possible. I really do appreciate it. Every last one of you that stopped by in the chat, hung out with us, and expressed your opinions with us, whether we always agree with them or not. I do appreciate you guys stopping in and hanging out with us. And remember, never let anybody tell you what you can or can't say, what you should or should not think, because your silence and your compliance gives consent, and we will catch you next time. Later, y'all.
Forget the big string, you should spend. Assimilated, but you don't know yet. Attacking us is not very wise. Our army's growing if we see through your lies.
What we are looking at, good and evil, right and wrong. It's a big world order. A big world order. A big world order. A big world order. Somebody's going to wind up getting their toes nibbled off in here. A big world order. A big world order. A big world order. A pig world order. A pig world order. A pig world order. Better hide your toes as we're coming for 'em. A pig world order. A pig world order. A pig world order.